professional golf swing, there's different shapes, different sizes, different ways to move. But the one common denominator is this, your trail arm. What pros do is they all move their arm like this coming in towards the start of the downswing, and the reason for this is because it gives them the ability to lead with the hands coming into the impact area. And as someone who works with lots of golfers, both face-to-face and online, amateur golfers don't do this. They have a tendency where the upper arm gets more stuck to the side of the body, and this then means that you can't lead with the hands, sacrificing things like compression, club face stability. The list is relatively endless. So what I wanted to do inside this video is I'm going to use the Gravity One trainer, and I'm going to use a target line on the ground. Now, the Gravity One trainer has two features. One, the extendable option to it, and two, you can hear the mechanism inside the handle. You see, the point is if I take the club back, I want you to notice a couple of things. Club shaft travels in a straight line, like so, and then I go halfway. And then as I go past halfway, you can hear the mechanism falls into the base of the handle, like here. Now, what I need to do is as I come into the downswing position, I need to keep the club shaft, so keep this pointer here, traveling in a straight line. Okay, as I move my upper arm to the side of my body. Okay, most amateurs do this, pros do this. Ams do this, pros do this. Now the problem is when you move the upper arm to the side of the body, can you see the way it steepens the club shaft? And this is why then lots of golfers will do things like get the body more closed to try and keep the club on plane, but you just forever get more stuck instead of this. And this is the thing, and as you've seen on today's video, you've kind of noticed a couple of students that I talk about with video calls. It's the same sort of idea. I'm trying to encourage all my students to make sure they understand this motion, not this motion. So what you're looking to do is swing up to the top of the backswing, and as you come into the downswing, get the upper arm to move to the side of the body. The other thing that I want you to notice here is the way that the ball bearing hasn't fallen. The ball bearing doesn't fall until I'm past this point, right? Hip high. Now it falls down. And that's the other issue you see, is if your upper arm gets stuck to the side of the body, the right arm will start to straighten too soon, which is what creates a casting motion. Now, if I go back to my club, this is why the idea of skimming a stone becomes such a sort of popular analogy, right? Because that's how you'd skim a stone. That way, not that way. That way, not that way. And you could imagine if I was going to throw this club down the range, I wouldn't kind of do it that way. It would go to the left. I would do it that way. I can then release it straight coming in towards that downswing position. So that's what you need to practice. Make sure your upper arm is way more to the side of the body. Gravity One is a fantastic trainer to help you do so. The other thing that you can also do is head over to the website restorativegolf.com. We can start working together on this, similar to what you've seen with the other examples of students, to make sure that you are delivering the club correctly. I'll see you soon.